Welcome to Muskegon Rising, a community service project of the Muskegon Rotary Club. Our purpose is to create lasting positive change. We've been doing that here since 1916. So, let's get started.
Hello, Muskegon Rising. We are here today with our wonderful podcast to have Miss Tatum Hawkins here, who will be sharing with us the Women's Resource Center. This organization is going to be placed in our city. It is in our city, and it's going to be reaching out to other communities. And believe me, once you hear what she has to say, you're going to see how this definitely meets one of our Rotary goals of service above self. Good afternoon. Well, good morning to you, Tatum.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
I am so happy to have you here today. I met Tatum maybe a few years ago, right in the role as a public defender, but she works with women in our community. And Tatum, if you can, just introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
Yes, so I am the Director of Development and Communications at Women's Resource Center. And Women's Resource Center is an organization that was founded in 1973 in Grand Rapids. And the overall goal of the organization was to help empower women and improve their economic independence and financial stability. So over the past over 50 years, we have changed, right, our programs and services to meet the changing needs and evolving needs of women in the workplace. So we are so excited and proud to be in our third year here in Muskegon with our New Beginnings program. And our New Beginnings program supports justice-involved women as they're preparing to be released from jail.
All right, so I'm going to stop you because that was just a big handful. And I know for a fact that dealing with this organization, you guys are truly effective in it. The New Beginnings program, you said you started up here in Muskegon about 3 years ago. Can you tell us specifically how the New Beginnings program works? And then how does, you said specifically women, get involved in that organization or program?
Yes. So New Beginnings actually was founded, began in 2012 in the Kent County Correctional Facility. And Women's Resource Center recognized that, there was a very important need to support women in the jails as they're preparing for reentry and helping them to find jobs so that they can be, hopefully get to a place of financial stability. Because we know oftentimes, unemployment or poverty, cycles of poverty, are what lead a lot of women into jail in the first place. So that started in 2012 with the federal grant from the Department of Justice. And we have since expanded to Muskegon and Ottawa County because we recognize that there's really a lack of women-specific programming in the jails. A lot of times there's programming for men that they kind of readjust for women, but nothing that was, specifically tailored
Focused
to the needs.
Just towards women.
Towards women, absolutely.
So Tatum, these women who are already incarcerated, they've already gone through their criminal process with their case. They've been sentenced, right? Mm-hmm. How do they know that the Women's Resource Center exists? How do they find a Tatum? How do they find a Tatum resource? How do they know that the Women's Resource Center is waiting for them upon their release?
Yes. So we have career coaches who go into the jail and they actually start meeting with the women 60 to 90 days prior to release. So they help them establish a reentry plan, what life is going to look like when they're released, maybe what barriers exist that we can start tackling now, and even what job opportunities might be out there that they can jump right on, when they're released. So women hear about our program a lot of times by word of mouth. So there's women, sometimes that get referred to the program from the jail staff or from the defender's office. And so a lot of times women participate in the program and they just, again, share like, hey, I'm in this program. Come with me next week. And they come. And it's awesome to see that. It's awesome to see not only themselves being empowered to prepare to be released, but also encouraging other women to do the same.
So I'm a public defender, and I definitely have women as clients as well. Is there something specific that needs to be done? Say I know that their sentence is going to be, well, let me first ask this. Is this a organization that only wants to reach out to jail clients, or is this something that also can benefit those who are in the Michigan Department of Corrections?
It can definitely benefit women that get sentenced to the prison, but only once they're released.
Only once they're released, okay.
Because we right now just have the capacity to serve women in the Kent, Ottawa, and Muskegon County jails. Okay. But we have supported women who have been released from the prison, and they can get enrolled in our program as well to receive support.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
You talked about the capacity. What is the limit or the number of women that the Women's Resource Center through the New Beginnings program can service between the 3 counties?
Well, between the 3 counties, we try to service at least 150 to 200 women annually. Our largest program is in Kent County, really just because, historically we've been there. We have more staffing support,
right,
and stronger relationships, in the jails. In Muskegon County, we strive annually to at least serve 30 women in the jail. We know that the need exceeds that. And so, we really want to continue to build partnership and support in Muskegon County so that we can serve women who we aren't able to reach.
Wonderful. So we're in Muskegon, so I'm going to definitely own in on this community. Tatum, when your staff is with these ladies from the Muskegon County Jail, what do they have to look forward to when they are released? What does the process or the program look like?
Mm-hmm. So the program looks like pretty much the same as when they were in jail, except they're not having classes in the jail, right?
Okay.
But their coach continues to meet with them.
So is that the first step kind of thing? Like they have to do classes in the jail, and then once they're released, they are going to meet with a personal coach.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. So once they're released, they meet one-on-one with their coach and with their mentor. If they have one, that's another aspect of the programming, to be matched with a volunteer mentor.
Okay.
And then they have access to participate in additional trainings that Women's Resource Center provides. Now, currently, those trainings are only available in Grand Rapids. However, our coach is able to connect them with other community resources at other organizations in the community. So we know, that our capacity is limited, but we also want to stay in our lane, recognizing that there are some amazing resources here in Muskegon that we can just tap into and refer our participants to. So our coach, depending on the needs of that woman, again, every single journey is individual, right? And
definitely.
And our coach wants to make sure that, we're not trying to fit them into a box, but really helping them flourish, and that might look different for each woman.
So I didn't mean to cut you off. This coach kind of shapes a plan for this woman depending on what her particular barriers are. And I know that some of those barriers could be their children are out of home, maybe because of a neglect and abuse case or substance abuse, things like that. And of course, unemployment. What are some of those partnerships you have in Muskegon that a woman just getting into the community can connect with through the New Beginnings program to help them break some of those barriers?
Mm-hmm. Well, right now we have a partnership with Reed Muskegon, and our career coach actually has an office there.
Oh, so wonderful.
That's her landing place.
Okay.
And she's able to connect them with, the literacy resources there at Reed Muskegon and any employability skills, opportunities that they have. But then also she is just knowledgeable of, other workforce development resources in the community. but also some of that resource navigation, as you mentioned, to meet needs like food insecurity, housing,
right, huge
transportation. And we also have resources as well. We have a participant assistance fund where we can provide immediate cash assistance for certain needs. Sometimes, we provide bikes so that women can get to where they need to go. So, we try to be as flexible as possible to be able to meet
A bike is good
things.
in Muskegon. Everybody bikes in Muskegon.
Yeah.
Well, Tatum, you didn't mention it, and I know you said that there is employment help, training. Can you talk about what I saw personally at the new facility in Grand Rapids? This beautiful closet that I would love to get my hands on some of those threads. Can you share with everyone about this wonderful resource that is not what you think of when you talk about clothing from another individual that could help out the ladies who are beneficiaries of this program?
Yes, so that is our business boutique, and it is an amazing resource for women that we serve. So women and retailers in the community donate clothing, both new and gently used professional clothing, and some casual clothing as well. And everything that we provide in the boutique, from suits, pants, shirts,
nice suits,
coats, shoes, purses, jewelry, undergarments, makeup, anything and everything from head to toe, that can help a woman feel that extra boost of confidence that she needs. Some women, a lot of the women that we serve, clothing for work is just not on the top priority list. But to feel confident going into a job interview, to feel confident on the job is very important to their journey with us. And even, women, our bodies change, with age, with babies,
Absolutely.
and so to not have to worry about going, they can put those resources somewhere else and come to the boutique, get up to 5 outfits or more, depending what the need is.
Is there a cost to the ladies to use the boutique?
No. Everything is at no cost to participants. And we really, when you saw the boutique, it's
opening week.
It's like a boutique.
One thing she's not sharing is that this stuff is top of the line.
Yeah,
it's been actually donated from some of the local retailers, and a lot of it's new, correct? A lot of it's new. So they don't even have to feel like someone else has been in it, which isn't a bad thing. But
we had a partnership with Woodland Mall. So
wonderful.
J. Jill gave us $35,000 worth of brand new clothing. And so, with the New Beginnings program, we're also able to tap into the boutique as well. So when women are released from jail, oftentimes, it's in a different season from when they went into jail, or they are transitioning to transitional housing, and we can provide them clothing, brand new underwear, socks, bras.
Much needed.
We provide them with that as they're reentering into the community.
So Tatum, say that I have a client, or there's a lady who has already exited out the program. She didn't know about the Women's Resource Center when she went in. She didn't know about it when she got out, but she finds out about the Women's Resource. But she's been through the criminal justice program. Can she later connect? Can she later join? Or does it have to be a certain window from when she's released from jail?
She can absolutely join at any time. If she was just released, if she's been out of jail for years. We do have another program called Empower that supports women kind of along the same lines, just not women who are necessarily justice involved. But anytime, during her reentry into the community, she can join. We will walk alongside her and provide that same guidance, that same access to training and support and mentorship and resource navigation.
At this point in the program, how many openings are available, or are you just fully staffed and packed and there's a waiting list?
So we do have a waiting list of participants.
Okay.
We, We have a small but mighty team. So we have one career coach who serves the Lakeshore, so Muskegon and Ottawa counties.
Okay.
And then we do have a mentor coordinator who is actively recruiting volunteer mentors on the Lakeshore, which is why, right now we have the capacity to serve 30 women. But as the program continues to grow, as the need continues to persist, and as support from the community continues to grow, we hope to be able to, expand our capacity to serve more women.
Wonderful. Is there anything else you'd like to share about the Women's Resource Center or New Beginnings specifically in Muskegon that I just haven't asked that you're like, you got to know this?
It's truly been it's just been great coming into Muskegon County, right? And to be embraced by the community. We are an organization that was, founded and headquartered in Grand Rapids. And so we never wanted to come into the community and say, hey, we're here to take over or anything like that. We are here to partner with other organizations. We are here to support this community and to support women in the Muskegon County Jail and those justice-involved women in the community that just need an extra hand and more support. So we are open to partner. Refer us.
Our public defender's office definitely is connected. Yes. Tatum, can you share some information with our viewers? Because this may be viewed months and years when we're not even in this space. So how can they get in touch with the Women's Resource Center?
Yes. Well, our website is www.grwrc.org. I would say that's probably the best way to find out information about our programming and how to contact our team and how to get involved.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Tatum, and thank you so much for joining us for this interview with Tatum for Muskegon Rising and Women's Resource Center. We appreciate all that you're doing here in Muskegon County.
Thank you.